stuff. I love people that have like kill signs on on stuff like that.
That's
so
cool.
however many years you got to put up a new Apple sticker and kill it. My name is Tim Winningham. I'm a systems manager at The Ohio State University.
One of the things that I've been kind of preaching to others is a light touch administration, and for us kind of blends into the whole consumerization of the enterprise.
We took the opinions of the end users who said things work better at home, or my son does it better somewhere else, and took that into consideration to say, okay, we'll set up a system exactly how Apple intended it to be. That's in your home. But we will give this light touch administration so we can still function as we need to in the enterprise.
So this is Mirror Lake. This is one of the traditions of Ohio State. It's all fed by a natural spring-fed fountain.
Our end users were not easily able to restore their files. They usually had to call us up, email us, come in and see us, and there was a big time sink there. They also didn't necessarily know how to describe the file that they lost or where it was at in the hierarchy. Once we put CrashPlan in place, and with very little instruction from us, they were able to go in and do their own restores. And for our users, I think that was the biggest thing.
This is the Thompson Library, one of the spots on campus that every student at some point is going to go into. So,
our deployment strategy for CrashPlan was very small at first, where we ran it within our own IT group for roughly a month. Then we rolled it out to a select number of faculty. One individual in particular traveled to South America.
She plugged her laptop into many different power outlets, managed to destroy the computer in the process. She called us up on the eve of her presentation and said, I have a file, I have a presentation, it's a PDF, I need to be able to show it. Tim, can you do this or this for me? I said, don't worry about it. We will download the client off the App Store to your phone. You'll sign in using your username and password that you're used to. She was able to do that. She found her file immediately and give that presentation from her phone using a recovered file in our cloud.
Her word of mouth success story had other faculty coming in asking for this. So our pilot started to get a little out of control after that story.
There, and you know, I like this bit where it says now relax.
We didn't really know what we were getting into as far as how popular this product would be. It was very easy for us to just allocate more space on the fly. We have now grown 185% of our original storage without really having to do too much more than click a few boxes in the overall scheme of things.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good. This is Freedom Brutus, all dressed in his military kit.
CrashPlan integrates very well into the AD. We're able to grab a scripting file from CrashPlan. When we've set that up into our package, the end user just logs into their computer. CrashPlan grabs that single sign-on credential from the policies that we've put place on the back end. It goes in and backs up a select number of folders and directories that we've pre-described. And to the end user, they don't even realize it's running. They never have to sign in. It's not a special username or password.
When I was a student, my dorm room was there on top floor overlooking the stadium of Morrill Tower. You know, this stadium, it's something that we definitely take as a point of pride.
CrashPlan is a product that I really believe in. I think it's a service that most end users don't realize they need until it's too darn late. I want to be able to share my technology experience, the things that I think work really well, the things that are really easy for the end user. I want them to have the same passion that I do. And I think if I introduce them to these tools, they definitely are going to have much more enjoyable experience than they would before. So as we've rolled this out slowly within the mathematics department, we've gained some attention. We hope that the college will take notice of this. The College of Arts and Science is big enough, it's powerful enough within the Ohio State University that it won't be too long before the whole of the university knows and will benefit from this great product.